Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So we are now on fourth quarter, week 6, so mathematics class, school year 2021-2022. So our topic for today is about line graph. So in this module, you are expected to learn, organize data in tabular form and present them in line graph, interpret data presented in different kinds of line graph, and at the same time solve routine and run routine problems. Okay, so let's start with this problem number 1. So direction, so organize data in tabular form and presents them in a line graph. So ito yung mga given data natin, and we will just present it later in a line graph. And we have the problem number 2. Yan, meron tayong ditong line graph, at the same time meron tayong mga question na sasagutan. So let's answer first number 1. Okay, problem number 1. Yan. So data gathered and organized can be presented using graphs like line graph. Line graph has a vertical line called the y-axis. So this one is what we call as the y-axis. Yan. Contains the first variable collected data. The horizontal line called the x-axis. So this one, yung may mga barangay, that's gonna be the x-axis. Okay? The horizontal line. It contains the second variable that relates the first variable in the collected data as we go to the right of the x-axis. Time periods or names and things being compared are enumerated. In constructing a line graph, we follow these steps. So we have number 1, draw the lines for the x-axis and the y-axis. The second step is use the data from the table to label the axis, and then plot the points that corresponds to each variable in the table, and then connect the points with the line segment, and then put a title on the graph. So that's the good example as well. So kailangan meron tayong, that's most important, we have the title of the line graph. Kasi kung line graph lang yan, syempre which sa title, we have this data for the x-axis, for the y-axis, and we have this data for the x-axis. Okay? So next, sagutan naman natin yung activity number 2 natin. Ayan. So temperature in Manila, ito yung mga temperature ng day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. So what does the problem ask for? Syempre the problem is the difference between the highest and lowest temperature. Okay? And then the next one. Ang next naman natin is what are the given data? So meron tayong 40 degrees Celsius at meron tayong 37 degrees Celsius. Ayan. And then we have the subtraction, 40 minus 37, which equals n. And then we have the 40 minus 37 is equals n as the mathematical sentence and show the solution. Ayan. To check if the answer is correct, state the final answer. The difference between the highest and the lowest temperature is 3 degrees Celsius. Kasi yung lowest is ito yun, 37. And the highest is this one. So we will just subtract 40 sa 37 para makuha natin yung difference between the highest and the lowest temperature. Okay? So nandito yung part natin. We have here the y-axis and we have the x-axis, and of course the title of the line graph, the temperature in Metro Manila. Okay, so always remember, class, things to remember in constructing a line graph. We follow these steps. Draw the lines for the x-axis and the y-axis. Use the data from the table to label each axis. Plot the points that match to each variable and connect the points with a line segment, and put a title on the graph. That's the most important. So I think that's all for today. So if you learned from this video, kindly hit like, share, and subscribe, and see you on my next video.